Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another Crowncast. Today, we are talking about penguins and unicorns and why they don't exist. Because that's a really important. No, I'm not gonna talk about that. It would be a fucking crazy podcast. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, unicorns. Technically, you could just put a horn on a horse and then it would be a unicorn. It would almost be like a unicorn already. So I don't really understand why unicorns are such. Maybe they also have some sort of glow around them, like you're awestruck by whoa, like it's just all of the energy and like the purest of pure things in the world. Yeah, that would be cool if unicorn existed. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it seems like we would still be riding horses if we were still doing that. I mean, it's like that's interesting. What if unicorns and such existed nowadays? We would be like, oh shit, that's so. And like pirates would be like, we're gonna kill that unicorn. Ka-ching! Gonna sell the horns. Oh my god. And then like they would just use a hunting rifle and just PAM! Right in the head. It's just. That's what I expected it to be. Because humans are dicks. Like to kill things. I mean, just think of it. If let's say a dragon existed, and that would be, we would fucking use rocket launcher on that shit. Be like, oh shit, there's dragons. Would like, or we would try to subdue them and put them in a circus, and then be like, woo, or a zoo or something like that, and like massive cage and be like, woo, come and watch our amazing dragon. He can sprout fire and not be killed easily. You come and look at him. It's all amazing. Don't go too close to the fence or it might be the last thing you ever do. But it depends on what kind of dragons. Some dragons are like almost unkillable unless you use magic, and no magic. No, they're immune to magic. That's the thing. And like there's so much lore on dragons and stuff that it would be like, what kind of dragon would it be? And yeah, I mean. It would be a hard thing to kill. But what is the lore on using rocket launchers on dragons? Fuck, that would be an interesting idea. To put mythical creatures in modern day life. Like dragons flying everywhere. We use guns and rocket launchers shit. Like, yeah, come at me, dragon. I have my rocket launcher. Boom. Someone has already done that. It must be someone who has. It would be embarrassing otherwise. Or not embarrassing, but shameful if someone hasn't done that yet. What else like? What else there like? Minotaurs, manticores, that sort of shit. I mean, it would be so interesting to see what would happen, like chimeras. I feel like I'm missing out. Griffins. Holy fuck! Think of it. If you could have a griffin riding on one, that would be so badass. I'm gonna take my griffin with me to work. That would be like hilarious, bro. the sky traffic. And it's not future cars, it's just like everyone's riding Griffins and what's the call of it, Pegasus and that sort of stuff. Everyone would be like, hey, hello, having a nice day. And then there's a Pegasus Griffin crash. Yes, but and then the police came and they're riding dragons, like tame dragons. Like, hey, what's going on here? You crashed me. I'm gonna collect my insurance money. Okay, you're one way to the magical creatures fixing place. And it would be like special doctors and stuff that specializes in magical creatures. Oh boy. I'm trying to think of more magical creatures and that sort of stuff to have in this sort of situation. I mean, it would be like, I mean, stuff like Kappa, the real thing, not the emoticon. That would be creepy as hell. I would fucking try to kill that directly. Oh my god, think of sirens. Holy crap. They would work at like you know, they would work at like strip clubs and that sort of stuff. Because it's easy probably to get those people. Think of succubus would be like, that would be fucking scary to. I remember reading a story that someone made about succubus and like how the person just every night just got more and more drained, even though, and he couldn't really tell. And then he realized he was so tired that he could almost die. Then he saw what she really was. She was a succubus because she had a fucking long tongue. Apparently that's how you tell it's a succubus. I don't know. I haven't met one. If you know of a succubus, please don't send them here. But let's be honest, the Rambosha would corrupt the succubus. We would send her to the Rambosha doorman, be like, hey, try and seduce this guy. And she would be like, after everything is done, she would be like, oh, fuck no, I'm getting out of here. These sick mental people. There's something wrong with them, says the succubus. This is one of my better podcasts in why. So I love like this sort of stuff, like the medieval and with like mystical creatures and that sort of stuff, and also the Greek Roman mythology. That's just I just love it because it's so more like how humans actually are. I feel like they are more a better representation of. I mean, they're really bad, but it's true. It's what most of humans are. Unlike how the gods are from those days with Zeus and everyone. Everyone is like having these fights and having fun with the humans and just. I mean, they're immortal. I mean, after a while, you would feel like, of course they're gonna be like bored or like multiple different reasons. It's hard to just be like go every day. Like every day must feel so like a day is like yeah this is nothing because you have lived 1,000-2,000 years more 3, 4, 5 lived for centuries and millennia and that sort of shit. I was going to say millennia, but for some reason I said centuries. I don't know why. Yeah, so it's always like the whole situation, like uh, Paris and Helen of Troy. I mean, it was said that she was so beautiful, and Aphrodite, who's the it says the god of love, but she's really the titan of love because she's a titan. Or no, she's she's a titan. She's the child of what the fuck does his name is? Holy crap. It's escaping me. Uranus is the name of it. Or really, Aphrodite just appeared. I think on a beach, like from the water or something. But she's not really a god, but she's, we would say, more like Titan of love. And she got pissed, or that someone said she's better looking than Aphrodite. And so she kind of had fun with that and made war happen because of her. So yeah, I mean, there's so many, like, these gods have so much war between each other, and that's sort of weird stuff. Also, there's the I love the one that like get alienated by the gods, and he served his children as food to them. That one is a lovely one. I can't remember the name of the guy. You have Jason and the Argonauts and all these kinds of things. This guy gets me into. I'm watching Atlantis, which is UK. Like it's about like from all the stuff from Greek mythology, and they're in this town, in the town of Atlantis, and so it's all about, you have Hercules, you have Medusa. They're pretty different than how we would like see them, but one thing I'm hoping for is that the show it goes into like a moment now where is it going to follow all the like real stuff? Is it going to be like Medusa's curse and everything like that? Is going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be like just like the stories of old. That sounds so badass. From all the stories of old, where darkness was nothing but. I don't even know what I was going with that. Light is for light, and darkness is two things that need each other to exist. No, they don't really. Let's be honest, they don't. That made no sense at all. Darkness can exist without light. And light can exist without darkness. But light can engulf darkness and get rid of it. That's usually why people use the like light is good, dark is bad. That's why in one of my stories, the main, I'm going to create the main guy is controlling darkness, kind of. I don't want to fully say how it works, and the bad guy is using light. It's kind of like I have had that idea ever since. I took it a little bit from Yu-Gi-Oh! EX because I feel like that's because it's always like, oh, light is good, light, dark is bad. Really, in this story, it's not like, it's not going to be much like, oh shit, light is bad, dark is good. It's just gonna be the person's controlling it. That's the bottom line of it. It's not gonna be like, yeah, he have the power of light, that means he's good. I mean, that's just bullshit. Just because you have powers that makes it, that's like, I don't even know how you would attack someone with the power of light. Not darkness either, for that matter. That would be like, I'm gonna engulf you in darkness. Now you will become insane. I don't know. Would that work? Could you like light you like, I'm gonna blind you to death. Died from epilepsy. I don't know. That would be, I mean, that would be kind of powerful. Maybe you could fry someone's brain with that. This is a podcast of me being using my brain as I always do, just doing hypothetical stuff and just yeah. Ooh, right. Monty Python is getting back together next year. I love the fact that they were like, we don't know how popular we would be, like, sell out in like 1 minute. It wasn't even minutes, it was like 39 seconds or something. That's just that the computer didn't, that they managed not to DDoS the site, and like, that's just, holy crap, that's just amazing. Well done by the ones that control the server. Like, they must have been like, oh shit, are you prepared for the DDoS of the millennia? Everyone is going after these. It's Monty Python, and they like did call in extra shows, and well, I don't understand why they like, they could have like fooled Wembley a couple of times over. So I don't understand. If Eddie Izzard, still I love Eddie Izzard, but if he can make have a show at Wembley, then Monty Python certainly can. I mean, so much. I mean, Monty Python is they're fucking amazing. That humor, I mean, it's so brilliant, and the execution is flawless. It's like, it's just, they have the perfect balance, and it's just, it's, I would say, like most of the people, that the only part where I feel it's a little bit off, it's the end to the Holy Grail one. Because I mean, I understand what they were going for, like being like, you're gonna have this, and then like, I don't know, it's like, it's the anticlimactic ending of the century. Like, we're gonna fight there, and then the cops shows up. Sorry to spoil you if you haven't seen that, but I mean, it's so fucking old that I mean, you must have known that. If you haven't, go watch Monty Python. They're fucking amazing. It's everything they've done It's so brilliant. I would say my favorite. Some of the stuff is the wrongly translated trans word book. That's just a brilliant one. Also, you would be attacked by fruits. That's just that one is just. We haven't done bananas, have we? No. Oh right. So it's fairly simple. The man attacks you with a banana. You disarm him, then you eat the banana. And the scene is like, so come on, come at me, being crazy like. So I think it's oh my god. It's Palin, I think it is. Like attacks him. Well, maniac, and he takes up a gun and just shoot him for real. And then he's like, oh, and now I'm gonna eat the banana. Perfect John Cleese situation. Oh boy. It would have never happened if it weren't for the fact that John Cleese needs the money. Because apparently, well, he lived in America, so it's his own fault. I mean, or he should have a prenup. Let's be honest about that. If you have that much money, be prepared to lose it. I think it's hilarious how you would lose half your money even though the other person hasn't done a jack shit for the money. I'm sorry. It's not like that person. Oh, I'm now married to that person. That's why I yeah. Marriage. Yeah. We ended up in Mount Python part of it all right now. That's yeah. So, what else has happened that we can talk about? Yeah, so I went on and there's the game Star Citizen, which is going to be a space simulation game from the creator of. Fuck is the name of it? Ship. Something Commander, I think. Wing Commander, I think the name of it is. Yeah, I could be wrong. But anyway, so he's going to make like an MMO style of it. It's going to be one giant world or giant universe, and with different planets, and you could have like you could be a pirate, you could be a pirate smuggler, you could be a transportation ship, like be and do that sort of stuff. You could be like a normal fighter, fighting the like wars the game will have and that sort of stuff. It's going to have a single player as well, and I'm gonna back it. I don't know. So far there's like 30,000 alpha spots left, so I'm not that worried right now but I think I will do it sometimes now in December because it looks awesome, and yeah, I'm probably gonna back that. And also I backed an RPG called Divinity Sin, I think it's the name of it. Could be wrong. I'm gonna go into Kickstarter. Yeah, so that's Divinity Original Sin. That's the name of it. Yeah, that's the. It's going to go out in alpha sometime this month, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be. It looks like RPG with lots of different stuff. You can get the quests different way, and it's gonna be awesome that way. And you can actually, even if you kill the quest giver, because you can kill everyone in that game. I don't know if you can kill kids. I will sure to tell that to Lampent, and if you can, I will tell him, and he will be happy if that's the case, because then he's gonna play that game probably. And you may be wondering who doesn't know fully Lambert. Lambert just likes to have fun, and for some reason that's sort of like he wants to be able to do everything in a game, even if it means killing kids. That's just sounds weird, but he's a lovely guy, and he likes to have fun. That's the shout out he's gonna get for this one. I'm gonna. So yeah, so that game looks really good as well. I mean, I wasn't intending to kickstart it from the beginning, but I saw Yes Cox, I saw TB, Total Biscuit, and I saw Angry Joe. All these people playing this game, and it looks, and the way it played was really, oh shit, this is like a perfect RPG for me. It looks really, really cool and really interesting. So that's a game I'm looking forward to. I also have backed Elite Dangerous. I still trying to remember what made me like, oh shit, this is a game I should back. I backed the like $25 tier, so I get like the game. That's like, yeah, so basically I like the game, and so I couldn't have been like, oh shit, this is going to be the best thing ever. It's also ship something. So yeah, maybe it's also space simulation game. Apparently I'm really psyched up for a space simulation game. Yeah, but I mean, it's so, for me, it's really about space simulation game. It's really for me how it looks. I mean, that's a game that I really like, want the graphic to be really good, because I don't know, it's just having it be, apparently your game will come out, oh shit, it's supposed to come out in March next year. Holy crap, I haven't even paid attention to this one. I'm gonna link the Kickstarter just to see, so that you can see what the hell I've backed. So yeah, that's good. I also have two more. Hex is one that I have spoken about. I don't know if I've spoken about it on the Crowncast, but I have spoken about it on everything else. Like it's a game that I've been really hyped for, and right now the thing that's going to make it unique, it's that you're gonna have like raids, and like it's going to be like having other elements to it, which is honestly why I'm going to focus in on it. Right now it's just a normal trading card game, and it's really similar, it's almost identical to Magic the Gathering, which is kind of a shame, in my honest opinion, because I feel like that is why this probably isn't going to be maybe that huge. I don't know, it depends on if the MMO part of it is going to work. That is the like question to it all, like will that part of it work, because otherwise than that it's fairly similar to how Magic the Gathering works. And well, Magic the Gathering is fairly simple as well. So, but you still make mistakes. Then I also have kickstarted Yog Ventures, which is on hiatus for now because the guy who works for also works for DreamWorks. So he had to like do other stuff for DreamWorks, I think. So he had to take a little break from it. Which is, I think, good in general, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm fairly disappointed in that game so far. I have had a ton amount of problem getting the game just to work, and then it looks worse than Tug. And these games are kind of like, it's like, it's the same Minecraft genre, but they've added different stuff to it. But Tug looks so much better than Yog Ventures, and so does there's another game as well that I can't remember right now. What's it called? That's also like, and it's also looking better than Yog Ventures. I may be wrong by it because it's money that seems like it's going to get wasted, because my idea for it was that it was going to be a easy game to do stories for. Like, you could create it's going to be easy to create your own sort of story stuff to it, and that's the reason why I was so like, oh shit, this is looking, that's the really interesting part, and I hope rest of it figures out. But yeah, Tug, I got I have played it. They sent us an alpha a while ago, but I mean it wasn't really playable at that point. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to check back to this game again. I got the like message from a while ago, so yeah. Looks like a fun, great game. I didn't even know how long we were going for. 32 minutes. And apparently now, project of the day. Launch a water-propelled satellite into deep space. All for the technology. And there's also, apparently in Copenhagen, Denmark, someone wants to make an erotic animation movie. Because that's a thing. Yeah, I feel like I've been bad at really checking up what kind of games that people are putting up right now. I feel like it's gonna be like, I feel like it's gonna be like in cycles almost. Project Eternity was the only one I was interested in, but didn't. I was debating with myself whether or not to do it. I should have just gotten the like cheaper tiers, like so I could get the game. Yeah. So we got whole into Kickstarter for some reason. Just because I was going to comment about the spaceship simulation one, Star Citizen. Yeah, so that looks good. So hopefully other people will also join in that one. It would be cool to start playing more that sort of stuff. I always look for the game that's going to set me free. It sounds weird, but it's mostly like I looking for a game that I will fall in love with, and I will have that as a game that I always can get back to. And I've had a hard... I thought Guild Wars 2 was going to be that game. But right now, it's the game that I always go back to and play often is FIFA. Which is... It's not what I want, because that game isn't really good for me sometimes. Because I can get fairly angry at that game. Yeah. So I'm looking for a game, if that's Hex or if that is Star Citizen, it just remains to be seen. So 2 games that I'm hoping will be games that will be stuff I love and I will be heavily invested. And yeah, so I think that's it for today, folks. It started with unicorns, it ended with a Kickstarter talk about. So I think this was one of my better... This was a much better podcast than last one. So I'm happy about this. It's maybe get my confidence in doing much more Crowncasts again, because I had a little bit sway in confidence doing this Crowncasts, and I also felt like just doing other stuff. And I think the pause of me waiting to do the Croncast 50 wasn't good. I should have because yeah, that hiatus kind of ruined the momentum I had, and me being like, oh, I need to be this special and that sort of stuff. So next time I'm hitting Crowncast 100, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna prepare a while back and just be like, so I can have it when it's supposed to happen. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try and have Jon Rambo on sometime this December. I will also have, I don't know if I will have Ramborsen Dorman this month for the next one, but also looking forward to that. I'm gonna see, maybe I should have some other, I don't know which, I would want to have some more people on. Maybe someone that's been on before that I really want to talk to about. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Anthony on and Nate maybe at the same time, just to discuss gaming stuff that will next year, next gen, and also next year games. Because yeah, even though I'm always going on Gamer Talk Live, I mean, I also want to give my opinion more in depth for you all here at my channel here at the Crowncast, and also for you guys who may not watch Gamer Talk Live. So yeah, maybe do something with Caesar again, but I don't know what to do with Caesar, but we should do something. Maybe just have a fun time in ETA. I don't know. Or maybe I just trade it in. I don't know. Now it's just me being spawning ideas. But you can come with your own ideas down in the description below. So you can follow me at MarkOnStory on the Twitterverse. Also, I'm thinking of doing a Tumblr, because I feel like I would be perfect for doing Tumblr. So yeah, that may be happening in the future. And apart from that, I don't have anything else to say. So, I'm just gonna give you hula 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 hoo from me, and thank you guys for listening. Goodbye!